Hey guys. So today's gonna be a little bit. I guess I've done this video a little bit in the past, but I guess I kind of want to like switch it up a little bit. Um, I say that as I'm in like a similar film location as before, but um, I don't know. I just wanted to come on here and talk about like all the theories and everything that I've been like thinking about basically lately, and yeah, so I guess I kind of just want to like jump right into it. Um, yeah, I don't want to get like too carried away, but basically, I was watching. I don't even know what it was. I didn't want to get like too political or anything, but I basically was like watching this like news like video on YouTube, and this guy was like saying, like as the scripted news is basically, and I noticed like my computer just like autoplayed basically from like this video to another video. And I basically noticed that, what is it gonna say? That they basically were saying the exact same script, but it was like two different news channels. So I saved it. When I noticed it, I was like, that's so freaking weird. So I saved it to my August 2024 playlist, um, which has like random. Anyway, I don't know if
Israel and
actually. Hold on. My fucking computer wants to fucking click a million different things at the
Israel and
same
Hezbollah.
time. Dude, YouTube is so fucked. The buttons, like, when they pop up on the screen, the pause and the next button switch out when the video starts playing. Anyway, so I'm actually gonna look up if they're like owned by the same company. And by the same company. Because if they are, that would make sense. Okay, then who, if KVU is Austin, Texas, then who is 13 News now? Hampton, Virginia. So those are two different states on like two different coasts. And they have like, okay, I just need to like show the video. I can just play the beginning, but I didn't want to get like political, I guess. But hold on. Anyway, I was trying to like remove whatever. I didn't want to get like political, but I guess this is like a little bit. Okay, we'll just start with this. Hold on, I hate my computer right now. Why does it go to like 5 million different screens? Oh my god, I hate this computer. Okay, then just fucking delete them. I don't care. I just don't want them on my fucking screen. Oh my god. Sorry, I just had like a moment of like stress. It was like my computer was going to screens I didn't want it to go on, and then someone was walking by. It was just like, oh my god. Okay. I wanted to make that a quicker transition so you could tell how similar this was to this video. Okay, anyway. like I just had to like after months of fighting. Like I guess like they would there's only so many things you could say, but they literally said like I think almost verbatim the same thing, and so I'm like those were like two different news stations. And I don't know if they have like I tried to look up to see if they had the same parent company and I couldn't find any like information basically, but like that was something I saw earlier and I was like I'm totally gonna include that in like a conspiracy video. But yeah. I forgot what I was gonna do basically. But there's also I don't know, I didn't want to get like too personal I guess, but I also have like I don't know like my theory would be on this, but I don't know, or if I was just like trying to come up with a theory basically. Um but yeah, maybe I'll talk about this one later. I'll probably get into the there was like a new jumpers jump video that came out, and I kind of wanted to watch it with you guys. So yeah, I thought we'd go ahead and do that. But
The first thing I would do is
literally the fucking video. Oh my god. I have to show you guys that. Of them getting. Oh my god. Tokyo. I remember seeing this, and this isn't like recent. Just like. Oh my god. Like, oh my god. Oh my god, literally, what is that? Like. No. Oh, I can't find it. I found like a short, but no. I just see like actual rats on subways. Whatever, I'll just go back to the video.
Has a lot of power that's not necessarily theirs.
sorry. Let me see. Turn it up. I don't know what to do though. Let me see. Phone. I think it's fine. Okay. I don't know. Hopefully it's good now. Right. Okay, cool. I think it's okay. Sorry. Hopefully it's good now. Just let me know if it's like bad. But I don't have my microphone. I'm using like my computer, so I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm just having like technical difficulties with it lately. Oh, I totally just like dropped something. Okay. Sorry.
100%, because I feel like, yeah, if you have faith, then you have to feel like you're blessed and like you have something after. You know what I mean?
So this is the thing. This is like the struggle I have with like, should you think you're more important than somebody else to do something, or is it the wrong question? Is that asking the wrong question? Is it more of a should
I
you
think it's a person thing.
Yeah, should you think you're that person to do something?
No.
But at the same time, that's still like faith in yourself, right? That's still the confidence. That's like, and if nobody thinks like that, then nothing would get done. You get me?
I think because whenever I'm thinking of it, I feel like everyone else is blessed too. But it's like, yeah, I do feel myself as well. Like I feel like everyone's
Do you
blessed.
really though?
Yes.
The reason I say that is because do you really like? Do you think a girl? Okay, one thing you're trying to achieve, for example.
What?
Like what's one thing
In my life? I don't know. Biggest clothing brand in Toronto.
Okay. But that's different though. That's different. That's like something. That's just something like people in the economy can do. It's not like it's not. Just, you know what I mean? It's not like what's the word?
What you're trying
Like,
to say? Like world peace?
Yeah. Well, okay. Great example.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's say your
my goal is world peace. Yeah.
And you really like you dead ass want to achieve that shit.
Yeah.
Should you believe in your head that you're the person to do it?
Probably. If you have that big of a goal, you have to. I feel like.
But in a sense, that's still not humble, right? Because why is this person the person to do it? You get what I'm saying, or no? You get what I'm trying to say?
Kind of, but it's like there's a difference between confident and humble, though. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Humble is like, yeah, you can achieve world peace and just like do your own thing after. But confident is like, no, I'm that guy. You're saying to everyone, I'm that guy. You're not blessed. You're not blessed. You know what I mean?
I'm not saying I think like that.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is it like you know that little thing in your head that goes, are you that person? You know what I mean? You get me? Are you that person type of thing?
Fuck, I'm not really deep in it like that.
You never deep it like that?
Yeah. I don't think like I'm the one. It's like maybe I'm the one for that moment. I'm the one to do this. Because everybody else has their own purpose.
You can think you're the right person for something, but like, I don't know.
You know what I mean? So you're blessed to do your own thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, that's how I think.
Because my thing is too is if you had an idea of it, that's a blessing in itself.
Yeah.
The idea of trying to do something is already the blessing, I think.
The idea of you.
But then you have fucking cult leaders though, right? Like, you get what I'm saying here?
Yeah.
Then you have like cult leaders.
Yeah, okay, that's too many factors. We're gonna be on this debate for like forever.
You want another cult story? Low-key, I don't know. Should I drop another cult story?
I have one for you.
You have one?
Yeah, because I don't know if you've seen the recent, some guy came out and said like the Zodiac killer was his grandfather.
Oh yeah.
You saw that?
I saw a video. My boy Gavin did it. My boy Groovy Gavin.
Wait, what the fuck?
Out of my dog.
Oh word?
Yeah.
No, so the whole thing was when we were talking about like how movies were based on real things, bro, I don't know if you know like the whole story, but the Zodiac killer is a guy who was a killer in San Fran, killed a bunch of teenagers, and then as soon as he killed them, he wrote letters to the police, sent them in, and said, "Oh yeah, I just killed another person. Come get me."
Yeah, and every single one would have encrypted
Yes.
codes.
That's why it's called Zodiac.
Mhm.
Yeah.
They couldn't figure out what he was trying to say
Exactly.
all the time.
And it was crazy. I don't know if
embarrassing.
it's true or not, but on his deathbed, somebody said that he confessed that he went to the movies to see the Zodiac. So he was in the
Oh,
movies
shit.
watching himself, a movie about himself
Oh my
killing
God, was
other people.
everyone
He
in
was
the
just
theater?
there.
Oh my
So he
God.
was he was psycho.
Yeah.
So this guy comes out on TikTok. Whole Twitter goes crazy. What the fuck? Like, why you?
Wait. He's on TikTok?
Yeah, it was on TikTok.
That's not the
He's
killer.
about to say, like,
Huh?
he's on
That's not the
Twitter.
real killer.
No, okay, so I'll tell you because
Okay, tell me about
the
this, tell me
evidence
about
is
this.
crazy.
Okay, go ahead.
So he said that his grandfather was Richard Hoffman.
Oh yeah, okay, that is the
Yeah.
Okay, wait, I thought you said Richard Hoffman was in the video.
No. He's like, hey.
I thought you were saying like Richard Hoffman's in the vid, like
No. So,
give me my money. Like,
Yeah.
yo, what the fuck?
no, that's insane. So,
thought he's doing that
no.
shit.
So Richard Hoffman was like one of the guys.
Yeah, he's the killer.
Yeah, he was the guys who was like suspected. So guy goes out, says that thing. There's two more evidences. He reveals every family pic that he has. You know, like when the police does sketches of the killer,
Mhm.
matches exactly. So bro has receipts,
I don't
right?
know.
And Richard was a police in the area where the Zodiac killer killed a bunch of his victims, right? But this is where it gets crazy because this is how I knew it was real. In the letter that his grandfather wrote him, he spelled until with 2 L's. And in the Zodiac's letters, whenever he spelled until,
He had
it
the same
was
mistakes.
Same mistakes. So I'm like, that's not very coincidental. That, you know what I mean? If you
Yeah.
mess up on a word, that's how you write.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So that's crazy how he found out.
Yo, what's even crazier, fam? Like,
Yeah.
he was explaining how since he's the detective of that police force
Oh yeah.
in that area, he would be the first to the crime sometimes.
It made so much sense that he was a police officer.
So when he would go onto the crime scene, he would be the first one there,
Yeah.
and he would touch up the bodies,
Yes.
because obviously the DNA is already on them,
Already, fam.
and they could
I don't
just
know.
pass it off as like, yeah, of course the detective's DNA is on the body because the detective's there.
Yeah.
Bruh, little did they know he was the killer,
Yeah.
and he was continuing to kill. Crazy, bro.
Yeah. Crazy.
Crazy. But it's so smart because he was literally hiding in the shadows, and he even did interviews, bro.
What?
He was doing interviews on the Zodiac killer, speaking from a different person, like,
No, he's psycho still.
and he was supposed to crack down on himself.
Psycho.
Yeah.
That's some crazy mafia game.
And he went out untouched. Like I think he's dead now.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro went out untouched. Like nobody could find him.
Damn.
And that's
Crazy.
insane.
I think because if he was still alive, right now,
Yeah.
and all of this shit came out, he could still be arrested and he could still be put to sentences.
Oh yeah,
right?
yeah. I feel like his like the person that came out and exposed him, bro. I don't know if like he could get
No, that's not him.
Can he?
No, he can't get in trouble.
Like his family line?
No, it's not the person.
I guess.
You're gonna punish somebody that's his grandson? That's crazy.
No, because I always had this thing was like, okay, if I ever committed, right?
Yeah.
The first thing I would do is to take out a bunch of loans, spend all that money, then jump off a building. You know what I mean? That's what I would do. But then someone told me that you can't do that because if you do that, then your family gets into debt now.
Yeah. They have to
Yeah,
pay your
exactly,
debt,
right?
yeah.
So, like, my whole master plan was like if I ever had those plans, like, that would have been shit. Because then I would have to leave that shit with
yeah,
my
like your
my
kids or
family.
whoever,
exactly.
your family.
But, like, I thought that the same thing with the killer. Like, oh, you're responsible
no,
for your...
you can't go to jail for your freaking like relatives'
Okay,
crimes.
okay.
Like you didn't do the crime.
Yeah,
that would
that's-
be wild if that's the case.
That would.
That would be wild. That's some like frontier justice.
Yeah.
Frontier justice.
What's that? That's that lawyer that always gets people out. Jayoma.
I actually don't know.
Jayoma would definitely get that get that guy in jail, man. Holy fuck.
Who is this guy?
Jayoma, like every rapper that has ever had like a case on them,
Yeah.
craziest. So he does an interview. Oh, what was your case? I killed like 24 people. Oh, were you let out on bail? Yes.
Damn.
Everybody's thinking like, who is this guy? And he's like, oh, he was like that Filipino guy that was in nursing, and then he got picked on and wanted to take his like talents to lawyering now. And now he's like,
shit.
every case he's like, I attack it, bro. Like everyone that sends me money is getting out.
I feel like being a lawyer is really dangerous though.
I feel
in
like
the
yeah.
wrong cases, right?
Yes. Because I feel like Jayoma has some type of plug in the court system. That's why all of these guys are getting out. Because there's no way a guy that kills 24 people can get out on just strictly not even probation, fam. Jayoma's a code, like.
Because you can imagine, like, if I was the defendant on the other side, bruh, like, wouldn't it, let's say you're gang affiliate or whatever, wouldn't you try to infiltrate the lawyer on the other team or whatever it may be? But I guess usually the court's fighting police, right? Or fighting the justice system to put somebody in jail rather than, like,
I guess
facing
like
a different type of case.
Yeah, but that could happen too.
That could happen.
That could, yeah, I can see that.
Like defendant versus defendant, right? Type of thing.
Yeah.
Damn.
Nah, I can see
Yo,
that.
you know Wade Wilson is a real person?
Ooh, who the hell's
Deadpool is Wade Wilson. Wade Wilson
Wait, what?
is a real person. And he's a mass killer.
In real life, Deadpool?
In real life, fam. His name is the same as Deadpool, Wade Wilson, and he's a mass killer, fam.
What?
And I'm pretty sure he's being sentenced to jail right now.
As soon as X-Men and Deadpool come out, nah, you can't
No,
talk
I swear to
no.
God. He's being...
What?
Yeah, like...
What
here,
did he do? What did he do?
I'll show you his picture. You just have to look at his picture. You already know what he did. I just said mass killer, fam.
That's crazy.
Look, his name's Wade Wilson Killer.
Oh my
Look,
God.
Okay.
this is the Wade Wilson.
Oh, what the f? He looks exactly like how he did in the movie, fam.
That's not him. No, that's not that. Deadpool's not actually him though.
I know, but he looks like...
But yo, that would be wild if it tied
Yeah.
together. Like everything we talked about kind of tied in.
Imagine Wade Wilson coming out at the end. Like
There's an anime about him.
I
And
just get confused. We just tie it all
Oh
in.
yo, actually, side note,
Yeah,
there
yeah.
was supposed to be a Deadpool
Oh,
anime
God.
voiced by Childish Gambino. Got scrapped, bro.
Really?
Okay, but anyways, back to Wade Wilson.
Yeah.
So Wade Wilson, I think he killed like a child, something crazy.
What?
I'm pretty sure, but he has bodies,
Okay.
and he's pretty much being sent to prison because he murdered people, right?
Yeah.
And when you see his face when he's being sentenced, he's like smiling.
Smiling.
Like bro does not care.
Making jokes.
Real menace. Now this is what's crazy though, because everybody's waiting till he gets in prison because it's over for him.
Yeah.
The reason why
Why?
he has a tattoo right here, and it's of the
Well,
that symbol.
Okay.
That symbol. You know that symbol?
Yeah.
We can't really talk about it, but he has a certain symbol tattooed on his face. And that tattoo, you cannot get, fam, if you're not earned it. If you haven't earned that shit, you cannot get that tattoo. Because in a certain gang, that pretty much means you're a high official of that gang.
Yeah.
He just got it to get it. And that prison that he's probably gonna be sent to is filled with all of those people in that gang.
Oh, I know.
So
I think I know.
The moment he's sent to the prison,
Yeah.
it's over for bro.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, then we're not talking about the wrong prison.
Because the reason is because like he's gonna be targeted, bro. And when they find out he killed kids, like
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
they give no remorse to that stuff.
So was his like? So he's just like in real life. It just ended up that way. Like he didn't like actually like.
I think his name is actually Will. Like I don't know. Is his name changed to that? Let's see.
Because I was thinking about another jail, fam. Hold on.
Real name.
Is it not?
Yeah, I think his name really is that. Yeah, his name's actually Wade Wilson, bro.
Word.
I don't think he changed it. It's kind of crazy how he does look like Deadpool, though.
Let me see.
A little bit.
Is
you
he
know?
getting sent to this jail in El Salvador? No.
I don't think so.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, this one. So I've seen a documentary on CCOT.
What's that?
And it's like, fam, there's guys when you go in and you like take a tour.
Yeah.
They're all these guys. Imagine all these guys in tattoos just staring at you. It's like
That's
they
really
made
weird,
the
though.
jail into like a zoo, fam.
Oh, that's
So
wild.
you can go in and they said El Salvador was one of the craziest places to like visit,
Mhm.
but now they literally locked up everyone, and everyone from that gang is in that jail.
Oh wow.
And it's high security, like they don't have
Wait, El Salvador, we talked about, that was the country that's really being cleaned up right now,
yeah,
right?
very clean, yeah. And the thing about this one is they never turn the lights off. So
Oh,
so
that's
these
illegal.
No, like they yeah.
That's
in this
like a
jail-
war crime.
Yeah, in this jail they never turn the lights off, and one guy was there for a documentary.
Yeah.
And walking through it, everone.
They,
This is like
they
in
never
El
turn the lights
Salvador.
off?
No, that's what I heard in the documentary.
That's crazy.
It's crazy, fam.
You know who else did a war crime?
Who?
You never hear about the Mr. Beast case?
No, Mr. Beast. Because
You didn't hear
Ronaldo,
about that?
because Ronaldo started a YouTube channel, so he's crashing out.
Bro, Mr. Beast
No, he
committed a war crime on his YouTube channel.
Bro, what?
but the video was never posted.
No.
Yeah,
do you
the
mean?
video was never posted.
He's getting canceled?
Yo, you didn't see the videos that are going out?
When?
Damn, there's this guy,
This
sounds
he's a
super
YouTuber.
new.
He just posted, I think like last month or a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
He was an ex-member of the Mr. Beast team.
What
and
the
he was part of a lot of the content, and specifically one video that he was in, a certain challenge. The challenge being him being locked into a room for hours and no, honestly, as long as he can.
Oh, wait, that came out.
Yeah, but it was not that one. There was another one. The video you saw and the video posted
Yeah.
was the second try.
Oh.
Because the first try,
They fucked someone up?
yo, the first try, one of the things that they did to the person
Yeah.
was never turn the lights off. And the guy in there was going crazy. He was going insane.
Holy smokes.
And this is dead ass legality. You cannot leave the lights on in a prison cell. You
Yeah.
cannot leave the lights on when you're torturing somebody. That's literally torture. Like, that's a war. Like, you can't do that.
Yeah.
Bro was doing it for a YouTube video.
The stay in the box, right?
No, it was like stay in a room.
Stay in a room, yeah.
Yeah, just stay in a room. Lights are on, and you just have to stay there.
And they give you meals.
They give you meals, whatever, blah blah blah. But they would never turn the lights on, so he couldn't sleep.
That's insane.
And he dead ass couldn't sleep for days and days and days.
Wow.
Eventually, he just gave up.
Fam, I'm on the internet, fam. I've never heard
You
of
never
this.
heard about this?
No.
Mr. Beast is getting canceled big
Right
time.
now.
Yeah. He's getting cooked up.
That's
But at the same
news.
time,
Yeah.
even though all of this news is coming out, even though, like, it's still Mr. Beast, bro.
Yeah, I know.
You got me? Like, he's still Mr. Beast, and as much hate and as much, like, people trying to take him down, he's growing just as fast as that.
But
which
I
is
feel like,
crazy.
yeah, even, but that guy's fucked up, but he's not dead, right?
I think he definitely has like PTSD.
PTSD,
I think he
right?
had to go to therapy and certain
Yeah.
things to like get over it. That's pretty much torture.
Yeah, I know. But
But in the same sense, like he did do it willingly, kinda. But he didn't know that's a war crime at the time.
yeah, it's crazy because it's like, yeah, having Mr. Beast's money, I could just, if you're in that position, you're paying the guy off.
Mhm.
And he's not saying shit to him unless
That's
like
crazy.
word leaks come out. But that's the only way that they would
We
find
talked
it.
about that one video, how Mr. Beast, they were gonna stay on the raft, and they were supposed to sleep on the raft and stay
Oh,
the
yeah.
whole time.
That didn't come out?
That came out.
Okay.
You know he didn't actually sleep there.
Yeah, I don't think he does any of his challenges.
Like it's in the video right now. Like if you watch the video, there's a certain frame where you watch it. They're supposed to be sleeping in this place that's like tented up. The
you
wind
see-
blows that shit up for like a frame, and it's empty. Shit was empty, bro.
That's true. Yo, you know when in the movie at the end with Wolverine and Deadpool jump out the bus?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And the Wolverine standing like this?
Mhm.
That was the worst CGI I've ever seen in my life.
There's some bad
You see
CGI,
that?
yeah, there's some bad
I was
CGI.
like, why can't you just get Wolverine to stand like that for a couple minutes? Like, was he not there on time?
No, there's certain shots that you can't really do.
Like this? Bro, I can
No,
do
because
that.
you have the glass and shit. Like,
Oh, okay. Yeah, it makes sense.
But it would have been crazy if they did that practically.
Yeah.
They don't have time for that shit.
But yeah, bro, yo, I heard some shit saying like, you know how like the whole thing is like the mark of the beast?
Yeah.
And his name is Mr. Beast. That blew my mind. Mr. Beast is the Antichrist still. They're like, yo, you know when the world's gonna
That's
end?
crazy.
When we get the mark of the beast. Fam, it's already, Mr.
Everybody-
Beast is in our heads, fam.
What's the
No.
chocolate brand called again?
Feastables.
Everybody that consumes Feastables is cooked.
Right.
Damn.
Feastables is killing me, bro.
Wait, did we talk about the Stanley Cup theory?
Stanley Cup.
Did we talk about
Nah,
that?
nah,
The
nah.
Stanley Cup, like the cups all the white girls bring around everywhere. You know what I'm talking about?
no.
We never talked about it.
No.
Fam. So, you know how Stanley Cups, that's a huge trend.
Yeah.
All the girls like bringing around their Stanley Cup, it became like a thing like, oh, you have yours, I have mine, blah, blah, blah. Trending. You know why they're trending?
Why?
Because of this one video that happened on TikTok. And this video was of a woman in a car that was burned to fire.
Oh, wait, no, never mind.
It was burned, it was set aflame.
Yeah.
But the Stanley Cup was in the
No.
center console. Didn't melt, wasn't damaged, anything. Opened the cap, and ice cubes were still inside the Stanley
That's
Cup.
kind of fucked up then. That a person died and you used that as advertising?
They didn't die.
Okay,
It was just
okay,
like
I was gonna say.
it was a car like set of flames, right? But theory goes,
Uh-huh.
that video, that viral TikTok with the woman explaining that stuff,
Yeah.
that right there was the marketing.
Word. You know it was so serious because my friend is like big into like what's selling on Amazon, I can flip it.
Mhm.
So he saw this person on the news with like maybe she got pulled over for having so many Stanley Cups in her car that she got arrested. For
Really?
it. Yes.
Oh shit.
Like you could see, the picture's so jokes. Like they lined up all the Stanley Cups and she's just going like this.
Damn.
So I think maybe she stole them. Maybe I don't know what
Yeah.
happened. But he sent me and he's like, "Yo, I'm done flipping Stanley
What
Cups.
the
Like, it could actually be a crime doing this shit."
So check this out. They actually tested it.
Yeah.
Shane Dawson tested it, and what they did, they took a Stanley Cup,
Yeah.
put some ice in it,
Lit it on fire.
threw it in a fire pit. Threw that shit in a fire pit. Bro, within like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, it was melting. Like,
Really?
the top part was melting, the metals are getting burnt up. Yo, they opened it up, it's water.
So the whole time
The
that shit
whole
was
the whole thing was fake, bro. That whole thing was fake.
Love you marketing.
That was the marketing. That video that went viral, that was the marketing right there.
Holy shit.
Crazy.
Damn.
So theory
That's
goes,
pretty
man,
crazy.
like, damn, Daniel, that guy?
Yeah. Was a thing for Vans?
Yeah.
No, it can't be. Can't be. No, that was just coincidental.
It might have been.
Yeah,
It
man.
might have not been.
How do you know to plant the guy that's
Might have been. It might have not been, bro.
No, I feel like, okay, back then, everything was very, like...
Accidental?
Ah,
Or was
fuck.
it? Or was it?
Now you're making me...
Or was it, Gavin? Bro. Do you remember that one video? This is proof in the pudding right here.
Okay.
Remember that one video of the girl, she's like in yoga pants and then she's like twerking on the door, and door opens and then she hits like a candle, sets a flame. You know what I'm talking about?
What the fuck?
You know what I'm talking?
No,
You don't know?
no.
So anyway, there's this super viral video of a girl like twerking on a door. She falls, and she accidentally sets like her couch on fire. That video that went viral, they ended up playing that video like I want to say months after that video was put out, but they showed the extended version,
Okay.
and the extended version had motherfucking Jimmy Kimmel with a fire extinguisher putting out the fire
Yeah.
after the vid. So it was set up by a studio by Jimmy Kimmel.
Oh.
So that whole thing
What do you mean?
of her, like the virality, wasn't by accident. That was purposeful.
Damn. Oh, low-key? Alex from Target? That had to be
Maybe
planned,
it's
low-key.
fake. Maybe it's
they put
planned,
a,
yeah. Maybe it's
Target
fake.
sales was that, yo, if that was when Target sales were down and they planted a white guy at the time that with a Justin Bieber haircut, extreme marketing. That's fire.
Yo, maybe.
That's fire, bro.
Yo,
What?
that's, no, I just
You know what I mean?
I just had like, you know.
Yeah, now I can't trust shit, man. I
Holy
cannot trust shit now.
Yo, cause like if you think about it, every single thing you see, you can't trust it, bro. I have a crazy idea, but I can't even like say it.
Yo, going back to the Godzilla thing and how how it brought back, like how it brought together the Asians.
Yeah.
Do we have something like that for like
North America?
Yeah, North America.
9/11.
Okay, yeah. No, but like in a movie, like that type of extent.
Because
that's actually
Saving
smart.
Private Ryan.
Saving Private Ryan.
I would say that.
Okay.
You heard of that one?
No.
It's like a war movie.
Okay.
That one like gave you, I guess, like honor,
Yeah.
pride to be like, oh, yo, we did it.
I thought it was
war.
Thanos, because it's like when everyone, when all the Avengers came together, everybody in the movie theater, yeah, they felt prideful. You know what I mean? Like that was the enemy.
Yeah. That works
Kinda?
too. That works
Yeah.
too.
But
But
that-
I would say any military movie. Because after I watch any military movie, I'm like, yo, I'm trying to join.
No.
I'm trying to enlist.
Yeah.
You know what I
I'm
mean?
done.
Like that was me as a kid though. Nowadays I know like, yo, there's some serious, you know.
I
If
was
you
never
take
like
on
that. I
that
understood the
responsibility,
propaganda.
you're taking on that responsibility. Not many people can do that.
I didn't know like this year specifically was so, I don't know why, but usually the Olympics like just go and pass. But this one I was like very into it, and people were actually like, yo, they're proud to be thing. You know, that's the first time I saw people like
To be in the Olympics.
yeah, but no, yeah, just to be in the Olympics. Like the Filipinos now, like the Carlos Yulo thing.
Yeah.
Bro, now everybody, I know 100% everybody's trying to train, they're gonna, it's like the Carlos Yulo project. They're gonna have a baby, train it, go win in the
Yo,
Olympics.
for
You
sure.
get 2 million.
Yo, back in the day, it was like nurse, what do you call it?
Yes.
Doctor, blah 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 blah.
Now it's
now,
gold medal.
you added gymnast to that because he's a hero. Because he's a hero, you added gymnast to that. They
Yeah.
probably added podcast in that too.
And it's it's so,
No, probably.
What?
Probably like eventually, I think the future generation they'll look at content creation as yo, that's valid. If you can do it, that's valid. Singer, you're valid. You know what I mean?
crazy.
Think about it. And what's wild to me too is like, isn't it weird like restaurant owner is one of the valid ones?
What do you mean, best restaurant owner?
No, like a restaurant owner. That's like a if you say you want to do that, like
Oh.
oh yo, that's a great like, it's solid, right?
Yeah, it's solid. Yeah, I would say it. If my kids said that, I would be like, yeah, that's fine.
But it's crazy now because what
Oh, yeah,
happened with
back
COVID,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Hmm.
What happened to COVID? Damn, that's a hard one.
Yeah. No, it's ever changing. Like
It ever changes, I
The
guess.
trends. Like now, you think a content creator is cool now. You know what I mean?
What's a job your kid would say and be like, nah, you can't do that.
Mm.
I guess like OnlyFans, but that's just
Yeah, OnlyFans
That's just like
would
I
be
don't want. I
crazy.
wouldn't want my kid to be.
Yeah.
What's a job? Like a serious job maybe. Honestly, you know what? I don't think I would hold my kid back. Besides anything that's around.
Sexual, yeah. Like selling
Yeah,
your body,
yeah,
selling your body for a profit.
Yeah, anything around that I wouldn't support.
Yeah, because if I'm doing this, then my kid has the yeah, that's kind of sets him up for like, well, he can do whatever in the future. Because if I'm doing this, he can just say, yo, dad, look what you did.
Yo.
That doesn't apply to me too. Like, we broke the generation.
Watch my kid be the most studious kid ever, like going to school, getting his master's, becoming a doctor.
But I feel like that's how it is though, because it's like, you know, the trend is like, oh, your immigrant parents didn't finish school, and it's such a thing to put the.
You think you would go back though? No.
Yeah, no, I
You think it
feel
would
like no.
reverse? You
Yeah.
would go back to like.
Because
Really?
yeah, because you know how D Wade said, God has this thing where it's like, when you start planning another person's future, sometimes they can intervene and be like, oh no, you planned it too much, like let the kid be him. So when he had a kid, he said that, oh yeah, I planned too much, and she finally figured out who she was, because he was ready to have a boy with
Basketball.
Carmelo's son
Oh,
and
put him in the
LeBron's
NBA.
son,
Oh.
and that was his plan, right?
Yeah.
But then he said that God, that was his real plan with her.
I see.
And yeah, and that's when
see.
Desire.
Yeah.
So I feel like that would be funny. Like if your kid came out to be hella like degree, like dad, fuck what you did.
Do you think it would happen like that? Do you think it could
Yeah.
go interesting?
I feel like it's not up to us.
How have like the rock stars kids turned out?
Rockstar's kid.
I guess
I'm
Zoe
pretty-
Zoe Kravitz is like a actress.
Yeah, bro. Just
Oh, yo, they're all actresses. They're still in
Yeah.
entertainment though, bro.
no, Bridget Mendler.
Is her dad's not a thing though?
Oh yeah, that's true.
Miley Cyrus, fam. Like, come on.
That's true.
But maybe those are just the
It
popular ones I
depends.
can name off the tip of my tongue.
Yeah, it
Like that's not necessarily the majority.
Yeah, let's see where North.
They're
turns
gonna
out.
they're doing entertainment.
Yeah.
Let's be real. They're doing entertainment.
That's true. That's true.
But surprisingly, nah, actually.
It's really up to them to see like.
No, because if you think about it, like, didn't Kim get her lawyer's degree? Like, she did law
oh
school,
yeah, she
everything
did.
like that.
Yeah. But like,
But
I don't think
I don't
North's-
think she doesn't want to do that,
yeah,
though, right? Like,
I don't think North's gonna do it.
she
though.
just did it to do it. Type
Yeah,
shit.
if I'm in North's position, shit, I'm joining my dad on stage. What the hell?
Do you think it still holds the same? I guess. I wouldn't say aesthetic. That's like the wrong term to say, but like,
It
does
is.
Does this still hold the same? I wouldn't say value either. I don't know, prestige. Like, would you have the same prestige? Like, if you see a Kai Cenat
Yeah.
and then you have somebody beside him, but he has like some next degree.
Yeah.
Are you congratulating Kai Cenat, or are you congratulating the person that has some next degree?
Probably
Kai
Kai.
Cenat, right?
Yeah. Yeah. To be honest,
But the reason you would say that is because why?
because I'm in it, I know. Like, because I like impact. Like, if you have an impact, then that's all that matters in the world. If you had some type of impact, yeah, that's worth way more than a degree.
So here's the problem though, because there's some people, then there's some inventors, scientists, whoever, they created some shit that's mad impactful. We never heard their name. Like, who the f invented stairs? Right? We don't know their name. Mr. Stair? It's probably not even named Stair. You know what I mean?
But we know who Speed is.
We know who
You know what I
speed
mean?
You know who
is.
Speed is.
Crazy.
And what inventions, isn't that crazy? Like, what inventions are being made today? Right? Oh, shit. If you deep it though, like, what inventions are actually being made right now?
There are probably a lot, but it's just like, actually, wait.
Besides tech though, I guess nothing. Everything's already been done.
Yo.
Which is wild, but I feel like there's some nooks and crannies. I feel like there's some nooks and crannies.
You
can
know,
still
like
create.
the shit that's getting invented now is like it's a off brand of something that's already been invented that can make a shortcut. So it's like maybe like oven mitts and then there's
For
an
an
oven.
oven, yeah,
You
you're
know what I
right.
mean?
You're actually
Yeah.
so
It's,
right.
it's something that's already been made, but it's just
A shortcut for it.
yeah.
Or to improve the product
Exactly,
you already have.
exactly.
So you have to already own that product, and I'm gonna improve that product by
Yeah,
this.
yeah. So it's like, say a mic. Instead, somebody invented a mic with like a cup stand on it.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just
It's
added
shit
know
like
where he's
that.
going
It's
with that.
attached accessories.
Yeah.
It's accessories, not even
You guys
necessarily
got
gonna
the
be a thing.
where are all the smart people at, man? You guys gotta create some shit, bro.
Oh yeah, I heard the funniest shit ever.
God.
Check this out. So this is so true. I don't know why this is not even a thing anymore. Like, so you know how white people, they have their phrases.
Oh yeah, you said this.
They have their phrases, right? They go, get a load of this guy.
That's
Newsflash,
some malarkey.
pal. You know what I mean? Let's hit the road. You know? They have some sick lines. They have some good ass lines,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
Like shit. What's your favorite one? What's your favorite one?
No, malarkey. That's some malarkey. That's crazy. Or hit the
Malarkey.
road, pal.
Wait, let's look some up.
Yeah, yeah.
I know there's some jokes on.
No, just play the video, fam.
No, look. I'm gonna show you.
That's some malarkey.
Okay, boom. Here we
We
go.
need Josh to say them. Josh
Let's
knows
rock
all-
and roll. You know what I
Rock
mean?
and rolls hard.
Let's play it by ear. Like these phrases, bro.
Yeah.
These phrases. That's a rich cup of Joe.
What? I've actually never heard that shit.
Let me be frank. Who the fuck is Frank?
Let me be frank.
Let me be frank.
Let me be frank is like, let me be
For
clear.
Pete's sake. For heaven's sake. Who's Pete? You know what I'm saying?
Oh my god.
Yo, so I saw this TikTok, and this guy, he had a valid point.
Yeah.
He was saying, like, white people had the best lines, but there's no new ones. There hasn't been a new one in time.
They've just been using the old one.
It's been the old ones. But they were the ones that created, like, they were setting trends that we all use. Like,
But it's kind of the same now. There's more slang now. Like, what's
No,
the
but-
motive? That's not.
no,
that's
but
like,
that's not like the white people phrase
It
it.
is.
I lost it. I don't know. I like lost track of like what they were even like trying to say, but I turned it all the way up because Pumpkin Queen said they couldn't hear anything. Okay, yeah. I don't know what else I wanted to watch. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, I feel like I covered this on my Twitch. I don't know. Where to go from there? Let me see if I want to cover these ones.
Sure.
I don't know. Um, yeah, sure. We'll do these ones. Today is technically like August. I'll cover some of these theories from Shane.
Have you heard about this? She was actually one of my first crushes.
I love her.
I just can't Sofia Vergara. She was on Que Tienes la Ratón.
Oh.
I used to watch it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Modern Family. Now she's making a comeback on Netflix.
Yes. Queen.
Yeah.
Okay, but she posted a selfie. You guys really haven't heard about this?
No.
She posted a selfie, and immediately everybody started freaking out in the comments. I was like,
Not my Sophia.
Let
What
me
did she
show
do?
you what her selfie looks like, and I don't blame her. I think this is something.
I don't know what it is, but just let her be.
No, she looks beautiful, but just take a look at this selfie and tell me if you notice it.
It's AI.
Oh, did she Facetune herself and then Facetuned everybody? Is that what it is?
Look at all the people. Okay.
Oh, that is weird to see it like, oh, yeah, that is very like reminiscent of AI. Oh my god, there's this moth, and it's so annoying. Could you go to a different part of the light other than right there? Oh my god.
Applied all.
This whole light goes like all the way over there, and it just wanted to be in this one part right where my leg is.
AI.
So here's the thing. So there's a couple of theories about this. Number one, the first theory is that this is a completely AI-generated picture.
does look
Well, she's a judge on one of those shows,
Yeah,
right?
and because she's so famous, the algorithm or AI or whatever has so many pictures of her that she can literally just go to ChatGPT and be like, make me a selfie where I look pretty sitting at my hosting, desk,
Yeah.
and it creates this. So that is one theory, which is genius. Never have to do your makeup, never have to get ready, just like.
Did she
whatever.
delete it, or is it still up?
No, it's still up.
Oh.
And she's like, oh, great comments. Like,
The other theory is that she used like an AI.
The back.
Celebrities are doing it. Honestly smart. They've both kind of talked about this before. And then you guys can talk amongst yourself.
You guys seen the Doomsday map?
Uh-oh.
If there's an event that happens on Earth and parts of the world flood, they came out
I
with
have
a
seen these, like,
map
Doomsday
that
maps,
looks
though.
like this.
Oh, wow.
That's like basically the flooded like world map, which is like okay, I guess, but like if you do look up like what the world would look like if all the like ice sheet melts, it does look similar, but it doesn't go this far inland. Like I don't know.
There's this
Like
lady on TikTok. She compared what
and definitely there's way more in Florida like
this
flooded
map
than
looked
that.
like to the land that Bill Gates has been buying. She took the map of the farmland that he owns and overlaid it onto this Doomsday map. Every single dry land piece was occupied by his farmland. For instance, so California's big
Man, I've been trying to tell you guys.
I don't know.
of islands. See those?
Yeah.
That little one right there, that's one of his farmlands. She did like some little yellow dots where his farmlands are.
Louisiana, Georgia.
That all correlates with like these high points in America.
Yeah.
And around the world. It's super creepy.
So we need to get a boat.
According to this map, we're good.
Wait, I just want to like go to like an actual map of like map of North America if all ice melted. It's like essentially what I think would be the most realistic version of this. Let me like pull this up so you can see. But this is what I feel like it would be if it were to actually like flood, because it would realistically be this, like if it were like based on the height and like actual like and not based on like hype. I feel like it would be mostly like this. It'd just be the most coastal areas like flooded, but it wouldn't be like super inland into like. So I have seen this, I guess like a similar theory, but I don't know, it is nowhere near like as far inland as that map is showing. It's gonna be more like this, if anything. Just because the West Coast is very much more high up than the East Coast. I don't know, not to be like all sciencey, but when I saw this theory, I was like, yeah, no. It would probably most likely be this. Maybe like a temporary flood, if anything, if it were to maybe happen, but like, I don't know. It's all a theory. But yeah, if it were to settle back, it would probably just be like this. Basically. Which I have lived in some of these areas that are underwater. But I don't currently, so I'd be good. Okay. Cool.
We're almost at beachfront property, baby.
Good for him. You know,
Good for him.
good for him. If he can afford it and he knows and he has the information, go for it.
You are crazy. You are crazy.
Why? I find people that have it all inspirational.
Wait, are they saying that he has a bunker or he's buying where the doomsday devices are going off?
Jared, do you
No,
want to
no,
explain?
So Bill Gates has been buying up massive amounts of farmland, and some people are saying it's because it'd be easier to control the food supply and so forth and so on. However, it looks like from that map, if there was a mass flood, which is supposed to happen any day now, according to the Adam and Eve theory, he's going to be good, and that land is going to skyrocket in value. Because think about right now, it's all
Crazy.
supply and demand. So if there's 1,000 acres of land available, and then it goes down to 30 acres of land available, how much more lucrative is it going to be to own that land?
Not that he needs the money, though. I
Just
think
saying.
it's
Yeah,
probably
but it isn't like he thinks I don't need more money. People with that much money only got that way because they want more
But
money.
if it's doomsday, if everything's flooded, I think he just wants multiple options.
It's not. I personally, not that I believe it, because I don't want to get murdered. But if I was to, put on my tinfoil, think about it.
Literally,
theoretically,
tinfoil hat.
Theoretically, it doesn't seem like it's about money as much as it would be like he literally would own
The world.
Yeah, it's like power, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that too.
and you know what I say? Good for him.
My thing though is
Like, if I had
that
all the money, I'd do the same.
but if that's true,
Yeah, own places that won't be flooded, stay alive.
but that's the thing, if that really happens, don't you think everyone else, I mean, there's more of us than there is of him, wouldn't we just like
We'll kill him.
essentially,
Bombard.
yeah, you know what I mean?
The other thing
Chris said that.
the other thing it might be is maybe a bunch of realtors got together and thought, how do we boost the value of houses in these areas? And they put that map together.
And then he was dumb enough to buy it.
No, and now those areas are like multi-million-dollar houses because if the flood happens, you're going to be good.
Wow.
Good for you, Bill Gates.
Speaking of things I'm scared to talk about, we have a Kamala Harris theory.
We did it.
Okay, this actually is fun. So you guys know that theory that The Simpsons predicts everything, right? Like
Yeah.
Yes.
every war, every tragedy, every celebrity moment, like they always predict things, right? So back when Donald Trump ran for president, you guys know the famous clip from The Simpsons where Trump was riding down the escalator and The Simpsons did it like 20 years ago. Okay, so this new thing happened where Kamala Harris was doing a speech and everybody was freaking out because she was wearing the same exact thing that Lisa
This is so freaking similar to like the Hillary Clinton theory in like 2016, where she was wearing. Like,
Simpson was wearing in the episode where Lisa Simpson becomes president.
Oh,
This was her team.
Okay, hold
Whoa.
on. Because
This is a PR
Hold
move
on.
from her team.
Oh my God.
From
You-
the- oh.
We're turning into each other.
Wow.
Except I don't want to own the world,
This is
psycho.
like, I'm not saying own the world. I'm just saying don't hate him for trying to stay safe in the apocalypse.
I don't think that's what he doesn't need the whole world to stay safe.
He wants options, and you don't know who he's going to give off the other properties to. He's probably going to raffle them off. to
You're
all
just
of us.
trying to get in good with Bill Gates.
I don't give a fuck. No, I just don't get mad when people get successful and
I'm
live their
done.
lives. Like,
You know what?
go
I don't
for it.
either, Bill Gates. More power to you.
Okay.
It's going to be a gated community.
oh.
The whole world will be.
Yeah.
That's fine. Okay. So everybody's freaking out, like, oh my God, like she's gonna be the president because the Simpsons are always right. They predicted this. So I think her team, somebody Gen Z on her team or Alpha, I don't know, somebody was just like, oh, the Simpsons, this is such a thing. You should wear this exact outfit at your next speech. It'll go viral, and everybody will be like, well, she's gonna be president because the Simpsons are always right.
Gen Z knows about The Simpsons?
I know, they do. So I think that's what happened. And listen, I think partial proof for this is that Kamala is also doing something very cringy.
Oh.
Listen, I'm not political, but it's cringy, right?
It is. It's not.
Okay.
It's, yeah, no
She's
matter
doing-
which way you look
She's
at
doing
it.
something very cringy. Have you guys
What?
heard about the brat summer?
Yeah.
No.
No.
I don't understand it. Listen,
Bananas, rice, apples, and
That's the
talking about the
diarrhea
brat
diet.
diet?
that's when you have food poisoning and you can only eat bananas, rice.
I didn't
No,
know what
I
she's
love the
promoting, like
brat
whole
album.
grains.
I
It's
love
like an
that.
album.
Brain
Honestly, if Kamala was getting real about diarrhea, I'd be like, you got me, girl. All us hot girls have tummy problems.
No! Oh my God.
It's like a Charlie XCX
Yes.
album.
So Charlie XCX, who's been around forever, by the way, her new album is called Brat, and she took
It's called what?
Rat.
B-R.
Riley.
Gosh, they're all obsessed with this diet.
And the color is green. It's just a green album with black font that says Brat. And now everybody's taken that and turned it into this movement, right? Where anything green, all the comments are like, Brat, Brat, Brat. Like literally in the last podcast, I had my green Stanley, and there was a comment that was like, Shane has his Brat Stanley. Or Shane's, or no, it's Shane Stanley is Brat.
So this week,
Yeah, it's
Sandy's
all-
brat.
No, that's not the wrong shade of
It's
green.
the wrong
Sandy
But
is
hers
Brat.
is like a neon
Yeah, it's
green.
neon
Even
you're
you know
saying.
this?
Yeah.
I'm the only
big,
one that
yeah.
doesn't know about Charlie XCX.
Well, the brat thing is also like slightly confused because it's supposed to be like a sloppy girl who's still having a good time or something.
So
By
it's
that
a bad
definition,
thing.
I think it's
No, it's a good
well,
thing. It's like
Not for
celebrated.
president.
Not for president, but
well,
It didn't sound good ever.
Kamala's official Instagram. This is her official Instagram.
Yeah, no, this
Oh
is
my
like
God.
a real thing.
Okay, so Kamala HQ. It says, "Welcome to Kamala HQ. This is the official rapid response page of Vice President Harris's presidential campaign." So that's her with the green color.
think
There's
Charlie
like
XCX
memes
is,
of
like,
her
British.
like dancing, and
Though,
it's like Kamala's a
right?
brat. I don't.
She's not
listen,
even, like,
smart for
American.
her for like pandering to Gen Z because she.
But
probably-
she's
I don't-
not.
She has no idea what the fuck is happening, right?
no.
And she's
I have
also
no idea.
not a brat. Like, she's not.
Well, if
Well,
she's
Charlie
not
said
brat.
she is, and Charlie is brat. Charlie created brat.
Yeah.
Now, listen, I just want to show you some of my favorite cringy moments. First, we have Uber Eats. They posted Brat Summer Starter Pack, and it's like
Wow.
the Uber Eats bag.
Oh,
and it's like,
no.
I hate it. Okay.
I don't know if I appreciate the
So then the next one is
corporate. Oh gosh. Wow, they hopped on that quicker than like.
Bratcha. Matcha is brat.
I think it's actually Bracha.
I still don't even. It didn't sound good. I'm confused by
What
all
is
of
going
it.
on with
It's
the bracha?
crazy how fast you get old.
Yeah, I was actually thinking like when we were younger, people would say the next generation is gonna ruin every one of them.
We should do a different approach.
Oh, you're
Also, Google what brat means.
a warning, right? That we're not saying
know how I
that
feel about
bombs
that.
are fake.
Yeah, right.
It's like,
What?
that.
Like there, okay, there
We're
have
not
been.
saying that it's never happened.
Yes, there have
What was
been
going
bombs
Like little houses, like
real. But with that said,
you've seen all the grainy footage of nuclear test blasts that you've seen,
Sure.
the mushroom clouds, and there are always these grainy things, and there's all these like little houses lined up with little trees lined
Yes.
up, and it blows everything down. There's always been a conspiracy theory that those were all basically fabricated at this facility, that those bombs actually were never detonated. That basically the U.S. military was basically faking these bomb tests to freak out the Russians, to make us think that we had weapons. We had basically a potency to our nuclear weapon arsenal that we actually didn't have at the time. So what happened? Okay, so this is great. Okay, you'll love this. So what happened to the camera? How is that happening yet the camera is like totally stable and fine?
Oh my god.
And by the way, the film is fine. The radiation didn't cause any damage to the film.
Oh my god.
That's a really strong point. I shined a too bright tungsten light one time at a Canon camera in 2018, and it fried the sensor.
I literally like can't even talk without getting like spit on my camera.
Yeah.
How are we doing a fucking blast and the camera's just chill? That's a tripod.
Yeah, for real.
My fucking wiggly ass tripods would never.
Yeah, if it was real, I think that camera company would be bragging about it.
That
So
camera
listen,
company
we're
would be
not saying that
releasing a
bombs
green
are fake.
camera.
Oh yeah.
We're not saying bombs are fake. I'm just saying that is interesting because you hear about like the moon landing being fake because
Yeah.
of, you know.
I think there is a lot of proof to it possibly being fake and being used for propaganda to scare, just like you were saying, the moon landing. It's interesting.
Keep us scared.
I mean, they obviously did eventually drop an atom bomb.
Yes.
But I think to have an edge up or like a leg up, whatever the fucking saying is, but like to make them think like, oh, we're so fucking far behind.
Yeah.
I guess you also have to think what is more technical and what is more of an accomplishment as far as like the engineering aspect, an atom bomb or a camera that could capture the atom bomb. If they make an atom bomb, they're pretty ahead technologically, so maybe they were able to produce a camera that could capture it. I don't know. I'm just saying.
All right.
Interesting.
Okay. Well, this one is specifically just for Ryland. This is our very first Anne Hathaway conspiracy. Okay, here we go.
One of the most famous leading ladies of all time, Anne Hathaway, has lived before, and she is the reincarnation of one of the most famous leading ladies of the past. There's a massive conspiracy theory that Anne Hathaway's husband, Adam, is the reincarnation of the most famous playwright of all time, William Shakespeare.
That's pretty close.
Very suspicious. And if anyone had the Illuminati power to reincarnate themselves, it's the most famous man of his time. And guess what Shakespeare's wife was named? Anne Hathaway.
What? I didn't know
What
that.
she looked like.
Whoa.
Anne
Whoa.
Hathaway, we know. And here they are all together. The theory goes that they wanted to reincarnate so they can come back and the wife could be famous in this lifetime, and maybe so she can act, because women weren't allowed to act in the 1500s.
Oh.
Anne is very known for her poised, proper, almost old-fashioned way of talking and behaving that rubs some people the wrong way, but maybe it's because she's from a different time. Anne Hathaway was born on the exact day, to the date, of Shakespeare and Anne's 400th wedding anniversary. To the date.
It can't be debunked.
Do you feel differently about her now that her husband's Shakespeare?
We've talked about this before.
Yeah.
And it can't be debunked.
I don't know. That's kind of scary. It really is scary because you think about something like Taylor Swift, And no hate to Taylor, don't come for me. But I can definitely see like in 200 years from now, like another Taylor Swift coming up and Taylor being her reincarnated. I don't know. When you're that powerful, what if you could do that?
I love it.
I did just see an
Literally.
article that
Like,
she was
where does it
named
go from
after
there?
Shakespeare's wife. So it was knowingly, like her parents named her after this wife.
Or were her
Because she
parents in
is-
on it? Yeah.
It was written.
Okay, well, speaking of Taylor Swift, I'm going to get to a theory about PR relationships that I just think is very, very fascinating.
I believe in love.
Puerto Rican?
About PR Puerto Rican.
So, I'm going to go through a couple theoried ones, and then I'm going to get to some real ones. So, first of all, Taylor and Travis, listen. I'm not saying it's a PR relationship because honestly, I know nothing about it.
They're not even Puerto Rican.
They're not even Puerto Rican. The only thing I know about it is from you guys fighting about this. So the theory is, not from me, from the internet. The theory is that when Taylor came out a few years ago, like hardcore against Trump, do you remember that? She did like a whole documentary about it.
Yeah.
When she did that, she lost a lot of the audience on the conservatives, the country crowd. So to get them back, she started dating a football player who is like a king of that side.
Is he?
I don't know if he is, but you know, the football audience is mostly
Yeah.
Republican, right?
Yes.
So the theory is that that was very calculated to get the people that she had lost. I'm not saying that's true or that I believe it, but it's kind of interesting.
I have a hard time buying it only because the only person whose stock went up was the NFL and Travis because of Taylor. The NFL became a globally like nobody gave a fuck about the NFL in England. No, globally. I'm not talking about nationally. I'm talking about globally. And literally nationally, it went up because Taylor Swift started
Oh,
showing
for
up.
sure. I mean, everyone's wife started tuning in.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
all over
You
the
can-
internet. You
it's-
couldn't
yeah.
open any phone or computer without. I love Taylor Swift, and I could not take it anymore. Opening anything,
Yeah.
you're like, God damn! I know Taylor was at a football stadium
Yeah.
that she already sold out.
But the benefit is quantifiable in favor of Kelsey and the NFL more so than
She got nothing.
They're avoidable because of it.
Listen, I don't think it's fake. Literally, they had a movie, Anyone But You.
Yeah.
They had a movie.
Oh, I thought you were pointing like, don't answer this one.
So they made this movie, right? It was coming out, and to spike the ticket sales, Sydney Sweeney herself plotted. Glenn Powell came out and said this. She plotted them to have a fake relationship publicly, to get caught by the paparazzi.
She's
all this
engaged.
drama. Yeah, she
And
literally.
everyone knew that, and she still had people believing that she was in a relationship with Glenn.
And it fucking worked.
It did. She's a businesswoman, and she produced both of these movies, and she got people to see them.
Now, let me get to this one. This one I thought was very interesting. I had
movie's
never
too well,
heard about this
honestly.
before. Okay, ready? This is crazy. In 2006, Nick Lachey. So if you don't know who Nick Lachey is, he was
we
in
do.
98 Degrees. He hosts Love is Blind with his wife and a bunch of other shows on Netflix. So Nick Lachey went on a date in 2006 with Kim Kardashian before she was really famous. There was a lot of paparazzi at the date. And in her 2010 book, I did not know that Kim had a book called Kardashian Confidential with a K. I did not know about that. So Nick Lachey talked about this on Watch What Happens Live. And he said, let's just say this. We went to a movie. No one followed us there. Somehow, mysteriously, when we left, there were 30 photographers waiting outside. There are certain ways to play this game. Some people play it well.
She left about halfway through
She
and
left the date
and
halfway
went to the
through?
restroom, and then shockingly there were 25 paparazzi when we left the theater.
She's a businesswoman.
So she literally, this is just a theory.
It's not. I mean, I don't think it is. I think Kim would do whatever. She always talks about how she was like, I would do anything for fame.
But imagine that you're like going on a date with somebody and you think it's a real date, and then paparazzi show up at the end, and you
Yeah,
find out it
that
was
sucks.
just like.
Kim filmed fucking a guy.
We just recently actually started watching the Kardashians on Hulu.
Yeah, we went from
I thought you were gonna say that too.
we went from The Chosen to Kardashians. Very random mix.
Are you watching the Hulu version or
Hulu, yeah. And she did say that they're talking about like a deal that was going on, and she said that if this was like 10 years ago and her sister was offered the deal, she's like, I would do anything for her to get out of the way so I could do the deal. Something along those lines.
Oh yeah.
And I will say, this is a real thing. Like, this is going to sound so stupid, but the first agency that I went into, this is like 2010, 2011. And I sat down, and they were like, so what do you want for your career? And I'm like, I don't know, I want to make movies one day, whatever. And they were like, they literally had a list of girls on YouTube. And they're like, well, a lot of people think you're gay, whatever. Like, you should date one of our other clients, another YouTube girl, have like a public relationship, like make videos, do this and that. And they were like trying to hook me up with a girl.
No way.
For like a relate, and I was like, well,
What?
I've never even kissed a girl, but like, what? And they were just like, well, you know, it'll help you guys both.
Did that really?
Yes.
Is that how you met Ryland?
And here we are.
Funnest girl.
Very interesting.
But see how down with the other person would be, because yeah, it would help both of you guys.
And you never know, one of those could work out. Like one of these couples we were talking about could have been a setup, and then they might also fall in love.
Whoa.
Well, speaking of brat bottoms,
I'm done. I don't know what we'll get into next. Damn, I've been live for like an hour and 40 minutes. Oh my god, that's okay. I don't know what else I really wanted to touch on. But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, be sure you are subscribed, leave a like, and let me know what you guys want to see next. And yeah, I don't know. Alright, I'll see you guys later. I had fun.